morning, guys. It is 8:43. Oh, it's almost 8:44 on Thursday. I think the 85th day I'm doing this, or 84th. And last night, I passed out in my bed and I didn't realize it. So, more awareness that I need to just plug the dang thing in as soon as I get in bed. Before, you know what? We're just gonna back it up another notch and I'll be like, before you get in bed, plug in your phone. Because apparently, once I'm in bed, it's not that I necessarily instantly fall asleep, but I don't realize when I fall asleep, right? So, note to self on that. I've got my list and I've already had several opportunities to set boundaries, preserve my energy, and then the meditation. So I don't know when I fell asleep, but I woke up at like 11:30 disoriented because I had my earbuds in. Yeah, I know. But this is just me walking the walk and being authentic of it can be difficult to change very ingrained habits. Difficult meaning might take more repetitions than we would like, right? But that's okay. I'm not shaming myself for it. Like, it's not the end of the world. That's not the point. It's just like, okay. So then, like I said, troubleshoot. Let's solve it, right? So, yeah, I'm going to, before I get in bed, I'm going to plug in my phone. And that will be the habit stacking. I woke up at like 5:30, not feeling the best. But luckily, I was like, oh, use a tool. I listened to 3 meditations. I had an internal boundary of I'm not going downstairs till 7:40. So I actually had time, you know? And I felt kind of that cortisol kind of like, no, we need to get out of bed. It's like, actually, we don't. And in this particular scenario, we don't really get to then go back to bed. So we do need to be more intentional about when we get up, within the parameters we have. So instead, I reverse engineered my day. I did my Spanish practice. I'm learning a new language now as well, which was fun for my brain. I posted in my Facebook group. And so that was all pretty good. Then I got up, had to set a boundary with my daughter, but that's okay because that's what we're doing now, right? I was like, ooh, but I can put a tick mark, And that was all good. And then I drank water with vitamin C. And when she left, I did my puzzle process. And, that was when I actually did a little bit of sound healing as well. Basically trying to give my body space to, right? But naturally, not with anything. And tears came up. And I was like, oh, that's okay now. We can actually do that now. I keep, that's very, very, very ingrained in me. And so I did. And I think I set a timer for 10 minutes. And I felt like it was releasing. And I keep telling myself, this is poison, depending on your situation, but it's poison. It needs to come out. So it's a good thing. Because at first I was like, why'd this happen? Oh, because I did sound healing, which is bringing up stuff, but in a good way. Especially if the situation is appropriate for it, right? So I did that. I was proud of myself for not running away from that. I almost did. And then after 10 minutes, I was like, okay, now I said, okay, what can I do to show myself you did nothing wrong? I can take a shower, especially since it's supposed to storm today, So I got in the shower, I turned on music. I was like, I guess you would call it like pampering myself. And, as always, if you already do this stuff, that's great, but some of us, like, we have to learn how to do this stuff. We don't have a history of this stuff, And I did not touch my toes, I don't think, in the shower this time. But I did use the scalp massage thing, and I was just like, everything's okay. Everything, like, I just kept dancing, and I was just trying to show my, like, system, like, everything's okay. Like, you're safe right now. Like, we're good. We're good. And I supported myself. Then I got out of the shower. I did my bathroom routine. That sounded weird. I mean, like cleaning the bathroom, which is, I really feel like it's genius. Like, it's totally working. So I'm super excited about that. And then I told myself, drink at least, I think, 20 more ounces of water, and then you can, make a video. But I have this like surge of desire to help people, but in a way that I can, you know, use my skills and my talents, not just, I mean, I'm already a single mom taking care of my daughter. Like, I already do a lot of service in that way. And my energy, is not where I want it to be as far as like physically speaking, physical health. But I just find it incredible. I picture almost like battle bots or something, and you've got your old/current, and you've got your new and desired, and they're kind of like, who's going to win? And every time that you have the new one win, you're winning. And notice, I'm not mentioning any circumstances whatsoever. It doesn't matter, Like, it's just incredible. So, that being said, I already have dinner figured out for tonight as well. So I've done a lot, before even 9 a.m., but it's not even about necessarily that. It's about just, the best way I can describe it is fighting for my right to live my life and fighting for others to live their lives too. Fighting for my right to feel natural, authentic safety and joy, yeah, and fighting for other people too. And I am really excited. I think I'm going to offer a coaching thing because I really think the more I'm kind of participating in things, I realize I'm already doing those things, which is a good thing. So what's missing? Oh, the support. One of the things I want to do in my coaching program is have the person write down something they're scared to do for whatever reason. I'm going to support them to do that, Like, I just picture whatever it is, whether it's a phone call you have to make, like whether, whatever it actually is, imagine like we're linking arms and we're together. You're not alone, And I see how bullies get away with stuff because they're not alone, right? Like, but we can empower ourselves as well. And yes, your own self-talk is the most important and the most powerful, but sometimes you need support in order to make that life affirming for yourself, right? So I just picture someone like on a raft in the middle of the ocean. It's kind of like, well, you need a boat. You need a boat. Your raft has a hole in it. And the person on the raft's like, yeah, I know. It's like, how about the person with the boat that's talking? Let's them get on the boat, and then figure it out from there. Survival, So anyway, I'm just, of course, pontificating as always, but I see how much not only potential but just value I have, not only in the knowledge but in the genuine, authentic desire and the effectiveness that I have. And so I really want to help people. So that being said, it is 8:52. So what am I going to do next? I'm going to do a body doubling session now, and I'm actually going to work on the kitchen area during that time. And that is a big kind of pain point for me currently, even though it's not my fault. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 15 minutes doing that, and then I get to reward myself with puzzle time on the call. So, feel free to join the Facebook group if you want to join. It really is just coming from my heart of, be the friend that you would like to have type of thing. And my heart really does go out for people who don't have those natural supports, because I understand 100%. And so it's like, we still deserve to have a great life too. We still deserve to smile genuinely every day too. And I will fight for you, to give you that. Because I really believe that the people who are the most deeply hurt by things, it's because they care that much and they are valuable assets to society, even if society doesn't realize it. It's true. And we need to empower those people, because those are the people that are the loyal employees. They, their heart, like, think about that. Like, if you put your heart and soul into your job, don't you want that person working for you? But you need to take care of them so that they can continue to put their heart and soul into that job instead of burning out, right? And so I see you, is my point. I see you, I see your value, and this is why I just continually put my heart out there. And trust me, it is not easy on any level, and I'm doing it. I'm walking the freaking walk because I really want to prove that I can help you too. I really do. And so, okay. I don't have the thing, but here's a little way to poop. Okay. All right. Love you guys.